in the game. Are you sure you can? I'm like, oh, where's the Street Fighter at? I'm like, they're straight to
right
it.
into it, yep.
Sorry,
Lucky
guys.
And S2J. Loser gets 9th, so this is a top 8 qualifier.
Dang, this is the top 8 qualifier.
Yeah,
that's
that's
crazy.
actually nuts. Such a stacked tournament.
Although Johnny, like these two, I feel like they go back and forth with like they have seasons. I feel like where like one will just beat the other.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know? Homie stock, of course.
Of
It's the
course.
Norwalk Classic, you know, with them.
Yeah. But yeah, I know what you mean. I feel like more recently it's been Johnny's season.
Yeah,
for sure. But
he won Genesis Red over Joey, right?
Genesis Black.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, okay.
I was like, damn, Genesis Red was forever.
Yeah, no, my bad. My bad.
No, you're good. Yeah, he did win Genesis Black.
That's how you know I've been.
Yeah, that was but it was like back and forth for sure. It ended up going to the final set and everything.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's these guys are just historically always been back and forth.
Who reset it?
Lucky, but
okay.
Lucky. So they went 1-1 in sets because Lucky lost to Face Roll in winners, and then he beat him in losers finals.
Okay.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, this is obviously it's a rough life when you start Falcon versus Fox because like you get rid of Dreamland and Battlefield and you basically have to start on a counter pick.
Yeah. I mean, that's just the nature of the matchup, right?
Yeah,
Fox wins that badly that most of the stages are a Fox counter pick.
Right.
Pretty much. Wow, that was an amazing grab
Right?
from Lucky. Damn.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
A lot of coverage.
That's that Johnny stock. Anytime I see him be like read tag and place behind with Raptor boost, I always think of that stuff. Okay.
All right.
Back air, no.
Good shorten.
Oh. I felt that. My soul felt
Yeah, that one hurt.
Yeah.
Okay, the Cloud helping out. Doing some work.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, I thought he was going to get that second tech chase. Oh, Lucky misses L cancel. Oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And, oh, wow. Great DI on that reverse up air.
Oh.
It's anyone's game, man.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
Up tilt, no.
Forward
Back
throw. Wow.
Oh.
The cancel. Oh!
Whoa.
Wow, he had the right read,
yeah.
but just off on the punish.
Dang.
But looks like he's going to clean it up anyway. There it is.
Falcon's roll is garbage.
Yeah, it's really bad.
It's really bad.
Nicely done, though, from Lucky. Definitely kind of those situations are what make or break top players sometimes, man. Like whether you're a top player is how you handle those last stock situations. Especially game 1 of a set, it's going to determine like the counter pick advantage. It's a big deal.
Yeah, no, for sure. Game 1 always is like sets the tone, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
Would you say, okay, what game in a 5-game set would you say is the least important game?
The least important?
Yeah.
Would
you say it's this one, game 2?
I would say game 2 probably.
And then
but then again, game 2 is really important. I feel like it's hard to pinpoint because it varies between every set, and then there's also like different numbers of games, right? Like game 2 is actually really important because if the person who's already down loses again, then 99% or not like 90% of the time they end up
like the set's over.
They end up winning that set.
Right.
So it is really important, but in the grand scheme of things, if you already lost game 1 and you're capable of beating this person, then it's not the end of the world to lose game 2, right? But because of like how like humans work and like our brain, like we can't like let go of that, like how that affects our mentality, right? So it's gonna have an effect for sure. So I actually think like it's hard to pick a specific game. I think they're all important. If anything, game 3 is less important. Because you know what I mean? Because game 3. If it's 2-0, then the set was probably already over anyway.
Right.
And then if the person who's down 2-0 wins, then opens the door for reverse 3-0. Right. But ultimately they still have 2 more games to win. I feel like game 3 is actually the least important if we had to pick one. But obviously it's hard to kind of narrow that down.
What about we were talking about this too with stocks. Which one do you think is the least important?
Least important stock is the first one.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think it's the second one. I think it's the second stock. I know that's weird, but
I get that take, but I feel like what you like. I don't know. It's kind of the same situation as the set count thing that we were talking about, where like if you do go down the first stock, then the second stock becomes super important. You know what I mean?
I don't think so. I think
because like I guess 4 stocks to 2 you can come back. Right. Actually, I can agree with that.
But like, because like what I see is like.
And the first stock sets the tone.
If you get clapped that first stock, it
sets the tone.
Yeah. It just kind of messes you up. Whereas, like, I think if you get bodied the second stock, especially if it's even, it's like, okay, whatever. Like,
yeah, but if you already got bodied the first stock, then you get bodied the second stock.
Oh,
but I see what you're saying. I would say overall it's probably the second stock.
Yeah.
If we had to pick one. But again, that's like, it's a slippery slope of a converson to begin with because, like,
sure.
all these are important, man. They all matter.
Yeah, they all matter. I agree. I just be memeing.
Yeah. No, that's an interesting conversation to have.
Yeah.
That sounds like a question Scar would ask.
Yeah, because I just feel like it's never talked about.
Yeah.
And I always thought, like, damn, what is the most important stock? Or what is the least? I mean, I feel like the most important one's the last one. Obviously, is like, it's where everything matters. But
right.
Like, what's the least important? What's the stuff we don't think about? You know?
Yeah. No, that's. I like thinking about Melee in different ways. After we've been playing this game for so long,
right?
I feel like it's good to spice it up in terms of how you think about it.
And I'm sorry, Johnny, we insulted you and Joey just by like talking about that, but
he had a sick game too.
No, yeah, he did. I apologize. Sorry to the chat too. It happens, man. We human, bro. Oh.
Okay.
Shine. Ugh.
Yep.
I don't think Falcon can SD. Can he SDI that?
He can, but it's really hard to get on the other side of Fox.
Oh, okay.
For Falcon, honestly,
SDIs in or
like
out?
Yeah, if he SDIs in, if he SDIs out, then Fox just has to like run a little further. It's bad on both sides basically.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Johnny getting the edge guards now. This stage is so rough. I know Johnny hates this stage. Anytime I feel like I have a chance when I play Johnny, it's definitely on FD. For sure.
For sure, yeah.
But yeah, Joey just using the stage to his advantage, you know?
Yeah, he really is.
Center. He was doing this first Dawn a little bit too, where he would just like go in, get his couple hits in, retreat, and then repeat.
Right.
It's a good strategy. Okay.
Oh.
I was about to say, Johnny he's not really known to be a tech chaser.
Yeah.
Ooh, not like that, but that was crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny that you mentioned that because speaking of the Genesis Black sets that they had, it was kind of like the first set, Johnny, and part of the beginning of the second set, Johnny was playing a little too tech chase heavy.
Right.
Mango was commentating with me and Vish, and he specifically said this. He's like, he's playing too Wizzy. He needs to play more Nun. Like, he needs to mix the Nun in there. Like, the craziness, like, the unpredictability. Stuff like that.
His edge guards are getting way better.
So, I think that's what gives Johnny an edge over Joey is the ability. Damn, no meteor cancel.
Too quick.
Yeah, really quick.
That went from, Joey was up that whole game to just, like.
But, yeah, I think it's a really interesting aspect of S2J's playstyle that he's very much like a middle ground between Wizzy and Nun. If they're like the two ends of the spectrum, Wizzy's like guaranteed optimal tech chase type stuff,
right?
Reactions only, and then Nun is like reads only, like only the crazy stuff, only the unpredictable stuff. Johnny's a very good middle ground where he can mix between those really well, but against Joey in particular, I think it really works out when he's more unpredictable and doesn't try to play Wizzy style.
Yeah. I agree. I like how Johnny just kind of he can just morph into whatever when necessary.
Yeah.
You know?
No, he's a very, very tricky Falcon player in that sense because he can beat you both ways.
Right. So Joey goes back. I mean, I agree. I think honestly he just got to watch himself on the edge because that might be like the most cleanest Johnny edge guards. You know?
Yeah.
Kind of just did like 4 flawless edge guards, and like that's a game changer, right?
Yeah,
like,
he just tech chased off back throw. I just wanted to point that out. I don't know if I've ever seen that in my life.
Yeah.
He really just
even the top players be doing stuff that's like, what?
Yeah. Back throw tech chase. Dang.
Oh,
he probably meant to do a downward angled forward tilt to the left.
Yeah.
There's so many times when you see someone jab and you're like, oh, you meant to tilt. There's no reason you put that jab there.
I'm glad Johnny, even though he got hit by the fire, I'm glad he went out there. I'm just like really impressed with his edge guarding right now.
Yeah. No, his edge guarding, as we talked about a lot, has leveled up so much. But I think it's just like, the reason we talk about it so much is because it was legitimately bad a few years ago.
At air?
Yeah, dude, he would do some whack stuff. But now he's really optimizing it. It's pretty crazy to see.
Yeah. You can tell he's found his way of doing it too, which I like.
Yeah.
Like the double knees, like run off knee, you know.
Right. Oh.
He's got better at reading fire stalls, which I think Johnny was like really bad at.
Yeah.
But as we say, this Joey still has a good lead.
Massive lead, but hey, it's Falcon.
Yeah, I mean, we saw the last game.
Yeah, stuff could definitely happen. Especially if it starts like that.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like Falcon has always been. I thought he definitely could have done another one, 100%.
Oh,
man.
Yeah, he should have did that.
Yeah.
For the fans.
Yeah, Falcon's one of those characters that can he can make you shook, like, just by playing him. Like, he can just get in your head by virtue of, oh, damn, I got hit twice and now I'm dead. Like, oh, snap. Like, I might lose this set right now 3-1, even though I was just up 3 stocks to 1. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, this is just mentally kind of fucks you up.
No, it definitely fucks you up, bro. Yo.
Yo, he's moving a little bit. Oh. See if Joey can bring it back. Oh, I like that a lot. The forward air into forward smash. And yeah, just the simple stuff. That barely killed too.
Yeah, I know.
I was like 1 to 2%.
Falcon's heavy shit.
He is. No, it's crazy. I mean, that was good DI too, but good stuff from Lucky knowing, you know what? I don't even need a wave shine. I don't even need to charge.
Yeah, I'm
You're done.
Come up.
Done.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Good stuff from Lucky. Clutching that out after it looked like the Johnny stock was in full force. That's against Falcon, who's moving on you, who's making a comeback. It's very difficult to bring that back sometimes. But now we got game 5.
Stadium. I feel like this is the S2J Classic.
Yep.
This stage.
For sure. His favorite counter pick in general.
The Johnny stock happened on Stadium.
Yeah. That was such a legendary stock. I was watching that live randomly.
Me too.
Randomly.
Me too. You know, okay, so I got my wisdom teeth pulled like
really?
the day before that. So I was just bedridden, and I'm just like watching random tournaments. And I was watching that. And it was just like, what? It was a good set, too. It was like
it was a great set.
Game 10, like last stock.
Yeah, and then I think we all kind of like felt it, though. It was like, Johnny might do this.
Yeah,
yo.
The chat went crazy. It was like, there wasn't that many people in chat.
It was like 1,000 viewers. Not even. Yeah. It was probably less than 1,000 viewers.
No, it was like probably a couple hundred, bro. It was one of those.
Yeah, no, it was crazy.
Yeah.
Oh.
The clip lives on, though.
Yeah. Legendary moment. Yeah, it was like 3 a.m. on the East Coast. I was just like in bed on my phone. I was like, what's on Melee? Oh, shit.
That was 2016, bro.
Yeah.
It's about to be 4 years.
It's actually crazy.
Yeah,
Time flies, man. That's so absurd to even think about.
It is.
All right. Oh, this is a bad spot for Johnny. Get out of there, dog. Oh, never mind. Oh. You're good.
I take it back.
Oh, you're good.
Oh. Yo, go back in.
Go back in. Oh, snap. That's funny.
Yeah.
All right, 2 stocks apiece. This is actually a huge deal. Again, top 8 losers qualifier is going to depend on these next 2 stocks.
So almost about to tweet they got 9th.
Yep.
I don't know who's going to be. Oh, okay. My man tried to play some. Yeah, the soccer ready or football. Is it football in Canada?
I guess it's football here, yeah. Ooh. All right, Johnny with the stock lead. Are we going to see a Joey stock?
A Joey, I know, right?
One time.
Yeah, Johnny putting these nairs out in just the right places. I feel like you can't challenge him, man.
Yeah.
No, I was going to say, that was nice. But he can still get this edge guard. No.
Okay. Wow. Oh, like he's almost doing too much.
Oh, out of the shield though. Just no shame.
Bad spot. Okay.
He's just gonna run off.
So fortunate that it traded, but Johnny keeps it going somehow. Okay.
Oh,
wow, what an arms attack too, yo, Johnny.
This is nuts. Oh, he's got Joey whiffing.
Oh, yeah.
I think if Joey gets a grab, he can get the kill. All right, that works.
Yeah, let's see if he can finish it. Oh, he doesn't get on the edge.
Joe.
Oh, okay. All right, he's got a chance. Could this be the answer to the Johnny stock?
Joey stock.
The Joey stock one time. Okay, good slide off DI.
Oh no! Roll the spot dodge.
Wait a minute. That's so good.
He went for the up smash for the kill.
Oh, the back air. No DI. Unfortunate, but great showing from both players. Another classic set between S2J and Lucky, as usual, man.
Yep.
These guys just putting on a show.
A classic. They will play probably in the future in brackets.
Nearly guaranteed.
Yeah. Every time it's SoCal.
I would bet my life on them having at least one more set. It's happening.
For sure.
But yeah, they always go back and forth, but in general, I feel like this set was a good representative of the past couple years for them, because it's it's so back and forth, and it sometimes feels like Joey just has complete control, but then Johnny just ends up bringing it back at some point. And I feel like the FD game was the swing in this case.
Nah, for
where Joey was kind of dominating him for the first couple stocks, and then
Johnny
couple quick ones.
2 quickest.
Yeah, man, just out of nowhere. This
2 quick ones.
This was heavily in Lucky's favor.
Yeah, look at this. Ugh.
Yep. Clean. And then these last couple stocks just
game changer for sure. Oh, that caught the jump with the up air knee.
Indeed.
And then this is where the ties turned.
Yeah.
Right here. He just ran off of it.
Knee. Yeah.
And then literally 10 seconds later, oh no, they didn't show the next stock. But yeah, man, I think S2J, he's playing nice, man. His tech chasing got better.
Playing good.
I feel like he's incorporating a little bit of everything now.
Yeah, he's
more solidly, you know.
I think that's the cool thing about S2J again, is that he's just very willing to incorporate different shit, right? He's not committed to a certain play style ever.
No.
Yeah. No. Which is very important.
Man's
in Melee.
like Clay, he just
just
shape shift to anything.
Whatever the situation calls for.
Oh,
that would have been nasty.
Cool. Yeah, he tried to really go for that for the win. I was like, yo, that's gangster.
But yeah, good stuff.
Good stuff.
To S2J making top 8 loser side, which is of course later tonight.
Who's he up against? Do you know?
We'll take a look. I don't think it's determined yet.
Oh no, it's not.
So he's gonna have to fight the winner of S2J
and
then
the
loser of the upcoming set.
Yep.
We finally got the birthday boy Mang0's up on stream.
It's always a trip seeing Mang0's wear shoes.
Yeah, it's
never seen him wear shoes. Those some fly shoes though.
They're actually fire.
Yeah,
let me get those.
I need a cop.
Get those. Dang.
Bro, Mang0's money is different, bro.
That's different.
I say it's different. Mang0's money is different.
7K subs? Damn.
Look
That's
at this.
Not bad.
Man got his own tournament.
Look at stage, you. Now look at Mang0.
It's that vertical integration, bro.